Just checking everything. Excuse me if the sound is okay here. So, very important thing for me, seeker of truth, whether one God worship versus or, you know, many gods. So, I just got an answer. I wasn't prepared. I thought I would fail here. Look at the Surah Ankabut ayat. It says, Muhammad, but it's supposed you worship besides Allah nothing but idols. Yes, now it's come. Surah Ankabut. Let me see if I'm live or if I'm just a shadow here. So I was wondering that part of this ayat where it says they cannot provide you any provision. Allah, besides Allah, certainly cannot give you any provision. Those you worship besides Allah certainly cannot give you any provision. Where am I? So I don't. Oh, I'm on my. Have I come on one or two? Okay, I'm here. Zara Jawad. I'm live. I'm going to see how. Can you hear me? Okay, if it's echoing, I'm sorry. I'm going to share this on my Facebook. I hope the two Zara Jawad, um, Ex-Shia, Truth Seeker 2 subscribers also come here. So I cannot share on that other one, other channel of mine. Thank you, 194 subscribers. So here we are. And I thought, what will I do? Because there's no other verse that says, Muhammad provides provision for you. I mean, I know the martyrs verse that Allama Rashid Rabi had said that but it's Allah that provides for the martyrs. And I've heard if you are Urdu speaking and you've been a Shia, then you should listen to Allama Rashid Rabi's majlis on Riz with a K. No, Q, sorry. So I get mixed up. So I thought I will come and make a fool out of myself, saying that I'm learning and let's figure this out. Like, let's find this online live stream. So the thing is that I looked at the provision, and although it's going to take time to find the verses and all, I will not be able to find one. So I remembered sun gives you provision. Sun gives us provision. Apart, I mean, it's because of Allah, right? Like that. So we can take it like that, and if any philosopher, Western, European philosopher, Hindu, English speaking, excuse me, I just need to, I'll just pause. I keep pausing for a while. Sorry about that. Okay, so, oh my God, there's nature. But the most important one is like water. Water gives you sustenance. So, of course, it's provided by God, but the sun is the most important, I think, with water. Anyone who can help me with this, then you can add your logical help and all that, right? So I am the kind of person who is not going to hadiths or anything. The last time I was talking to an Indian Brahmin, and I had gone crazy. If you know the night before talking to someone else, Mickey Malik, the day before or something. So any question that was, I was saying just, very angry at Rasulullah, Prophet Muhammad, right? And I was testing him whether he's going to, whether he was a true Brahmin. Okay, a Brahmin. Not, I can't say a true Brahmin, but just Indian Brahmin, or Was he a Muslim? So even because of that, I was testing him, and I couldn't. I was also not well. I've had enough of these indecent. Oh, the Mickey Malik case was too much for me that day, the whole day, whole night. I don't know how I survived. I didn't get a headache. I had previously gotten a headache, so I would have something died. But either you finish or I finish because I don't like. I don't know how you can talk to someone like that, or I can talk to him, or he can talk to me, and come back. So as you know, my head just cracks, and I was giving abuse left, right, and center. And then the thing, I can't decide, right? The India, Pakistan, idol worshipper, the Muslim, ex-Muslim, political things going on against Hindus. Um, so let's see if I can have uh, first hand, like with Hindus also, discussion. Instead of fighting away and calling each other names, let's please, moreover, with me, I have a mental illness, and I have these things attacking. Or what has become of me, I don't know. But I've been reduced to, I've really failed in my life to become a good human being, and with authentic, like good manners and sabr, patience, and calamities and all that. Respect, and whatever they take from me, they can't take away my dignity. Right? That's a song, learning to love yourself. What's that song? I've forgotten. Sorry. So, this line, whatever they take, to love yourself, learning to the greatest love of all is to love yourself. That's the song title. I think the greatest love of all. So I tried. You know how brutal this world is, um, and looking at this messenger, very very brutal. Now you can also. So I was saying, this has come from his very bad stuff. I blaspheme terribly in this. Uh, okay, so I couldn't do worse than what I did yesterday. It said to the Brahmin Avinash, right? The conch blows on YouTube. Avinash on Facebook. So I did invite him actually. I said, it's better you people come on Facebook, Messenger, and give your voice chat. Because here I cannot give you the link to this so that you can join me. I tried encoders, and my computer also got locked because of, I guess I was, trying to set up YouTube that day, that very day. I don't know where I went. I have no idea. Thank you for being here. If someone is here, or is it only me? Thank you for another like. So let's have a civilized conversation, please. No harassment, no personal attacks. Anything you would like to say about this? Can you see this Ankabut ayat 17? It's ayat 17, and it says, "You worship besides Allah nothing but idols." And it's not even besides Allah. I don't know why Muhammad's Allah would have put it this way. It should have been along with Allah. When my friend, a Muslim friend, used to say, non-Shia friend, other than Allah, don't call on anyone along with Allah. Like, I got confused. Then I started to read the Quran myself, and I like say, is it other than Allah? Is it along with Allah? Is it besides Allah? Because you see, these people in Surah Zumar, we are told, they say we take these protectors, awliyat, to bring us close to Allah. And as in the Quran, we have intercession, we can use Muhammad. Some Sunni Muslims say, or some Muslims say that Muhammad will be our intercessor on the day of judgment. But Shias don't believe in that, and I don't know about the other Sunni Muslims. I cannot talk about the other Muslims, Salafis and all that, right? So I'm trying to make it very, very simple and so you know that thing I said against Muhammad. Can you believe this? Last night I came across, I hardly go to Sira International now. I mean, sometimes when new videos come up, I don't need to know where Makkah but they're very good, like they do, right? So I've been hearing their side there because I had, sorry to say, my Shia, the sites are there, pilgrimages sites are there, my imams. So whether it was Petra or what it was, anyways. So I did comment long time ago, but I didn't get an answer from Mr. J. Like there's a cemetery there in Makkah. What is that? They might not find anything, or they might find something. Um, in Medina, I think Medina is the cemetery, right? Where our Imam Jafar Sadiq, Imam Sajjad is also there. Our fourth Imam and our sixth Imam is buried there. Oh God, so what to do, right? So then, anyways, I went to Sira International looking for that Muhammad is a false prophet. Looking for some other videos, like he's terrible, terrible. You know what Rob Christian had joined that Saudi man, right? Gentleman on Sira International, very decent gentleman, Saudi. Rob Christian, and anyway, sometimes I find Rob Christian too much for me. But I had to listen to that video, particularly that video last night. And again, like I had been on Rob Christian's, so I think this is the second time I was reminded, oh my God, yes. In Surah Waqiya, they say that this word, loving spouses, you will have of equal age in the heaven or something, paradise. And so these great, like, they're bringing the information to us. Whoever has done a deep, in-depth, what do you call it, research, reading the Sunni books. Oh my God, the way Rob Christian was showing, it's like excellent, outstanding, right? And how come, you see, I don't want to say much about that. I don't want to get into trouble with the Sunni Muslim. No, I have yesterday the King Hamad about Bahrain and all this. But apart from that, I went very emotional. I don't like it when I go too emotional. I've tried to bring myself to that level-headedness of the Britishers. I like that, right? But then came Paramahamsa's Kirtan, and I can say, oh yeah, I was very emotional. I've become about Vishnu, Narayan, that Panduranga Hare, Panduranga Hare Narayan. So he got us all, very this thing, emotional. One should express one's. I come from such an emotional background, but not to lose one's also the same way, like he controlled it in the end, it goes down, the excitement of calling Narayan. When Narayan is coming, ooh, he put his hands together, Paramahamsa Viswananda. So I've been sharing that video and watching it. the kirtan on it, on Facebook and all, watching it on YouTube. So seek provision from Allah alone. But you know, the sun has always been there, freely giving us. There's also has been a saying, you know, that the sun doesn't ask the earth, I'm giving you, so give me something in return. Freely gives. And sometimes only to, you know, you can survive, I think they say, on water. Water is just a basic thing for life, sustenance. Water is here. Who has provided us free things? Air, water used to be free, but now the clean water, we have to buy clean water. Air is free. Air is free sustenance. And sometimes we don't count the blessings, so we forget basic things like sun, all that. Huh? So you worship besides Allah nothing but idols. Another thing is, you know, this besides Allah, other than Allah. Did I finish that? I may not. You see me, you know, just keeping these things open because I'm still confused. Along with Allah, besides Allah. It could mean, okay, this English word could mean that besides Allah means other, along with Allah, yeah. So it could have that, I'm not sure. Anyhow, so provision, this is a new ayat I found today on idol worshipping, worshippers and idol worship. Those you worship besides Allah certainly cannot give you any provision. But if Allah wanted, He could give them that power. Like He gives the power of intercession to whomever He wants. Right? So like we were told, if the Imam, that would be too complicated. Trying to look for something, an easy example. Intercession. Allah, there is no God but He, the living, the self-subsisting, eternal, no power can seize Him, nor sleep. His are all things in the earth and on heaven. Who is there? Who is there who can intercede in His presence except as He willeth? Thank you for being here. If you have any questions, if you're new, this ayat, right? And you can look at the topic. I would like some feedback now after having explained that provision provided is sun provides provision. Do you mean to say that we'll worship the sun? And sun is very important source of life on earth, this planet. So, and freely it provides provision. And there's water too. However, for drinking clean water, we need to buy. It's you know, it's not free entirely, but water is there. Sun, air, and then if God wants, when He wills, and you know what He does, uh, no intercession except for whom He permits. So, for example, we are told that the martyrs, they get provision from Allah, and then they also, that's like intercession, you know, like we Shias could that would target the Shias. I don't want to target the Shias, but I know that this happens, and that's why there's conflict between Sunni and God knows why there's a conflict. But for one of the factors is that, you know, what the Sunnis say is that why do why are you calling on Ali or something, even for our sustenance, right? But it's an intercession, right? So oh God, I cannot explain myself. Uh, Allama Rashid Turabi's majlis. If you're Urdu speaking, it's very high, even for me to understand some things. risk, majlis. So if he wants, like he's brought down here Rasulullah to guide us, what's that? Can he say, I alone guide? He can say that, and he may have said this. Allah is the one who guides you. Allah is the one who, you know, guides you. But he sent some things here, people here, messengers to guide us. So what's this? He's telling idol worshippers that you have fabricated, created lies about them. Those you worship besides Allah certainly cannot give you any provision. So seek provision from Allah alone. What is your mother? What is the earth providing you? Soil. Now we have safe soil. I just listened to Sadhguru. He was in Muscat. So he was explaining things. Are you going to be ungrateful to Mother Earth when we are told, even in Islam, to count our blessings? Should we not honor our mothers? Didn't Prophet Muhammad say there's a saying going around? I don't know if it's hearsay or what. This is the way I pronounce it. That Jannat, heaven, heaven or paradise is under the feet of the mother. Huh? Prophet Muhammad saying, paradise is at the feet of under the feet of mothers. Prophet Muhammad. Prophet Muhammad. Uh, he only says that paradise lies at the feet of the mothers. You should give. Okay, I don't want to do any copyright infringement. This is from crescentwealth.com.au website. Good. So sorry, there's just this problem here a little bit. Paradise is under the feet of mothers. Or is this hadith valid for all? No, a mother. I don't know. They're also asking here on Google search, anyways. Sites I haven't gone into, just read out from outside the website. So you find all these sites coming from Google search. So back to Sira International and Rob Christian, that video. Urba. Uh, um, I wonder if Sira International will allow me. Um, the filth of Muhammad. I haven't asked for, but maybe I can just and they can then Sira International. Can I? So I'll just pause for. No, I don't want to go there. Maybe I shouldn't go there. So I'll make this video live stream short. If you have any questions about this, but at least I've made you think. You worship besides Allah nothing but idols, simply creating lies about them. Those you worship besides Allah certainly cannot give you any provision. So seek provision from Allah alone. That's the Son. Worship Him and be grateful to Him. To Him you will all be returned. But then He also has the power to give provision and guidance to the messenger, intercession powers. You see, And then in where am I now? So then in Surah Zumur ayat, oh, uh, Surah Zumur ayat, you see? And then you take the, I wasn't ready for this. I was going to, sorry, maybe short, maybe long. Let's see. If there are people coming here, my subscribers and all, indeed, we have sent down the book to you. So this book is also a guidance, O Prophet, in truth. So worship Allah alone, being sincerely devoted to Him. Indeed, sincere devotion is due only to Allah. As for those who take other lords besides Him, saying we worship them only so they may bring us closer to Allah. This I've already done. You see, surely Allah will judge between us. Protect us, oh God. So that also. But I tell you, this Muhammad is, how would you know the hadiths, right? So I had to leave that great knowledge, research, and Sunni Muslims, Quran only Muslims. My God, Sayuti and God knows where Rob Christian comes from and goes to all these. What is written about this Surah? Please go see this. I mean, we can you be ever sure that this is from the Sunni? And then can I ask my imams about this? What will I get? That the Umayyads tried to corrupt the Quran, even Surah Waqia. So that's why I don't want to. Anyways, I'll just go there. You see this here in Surah Waqia. Oh, where is it? 56. I've forgotten the ayat number. Sorry, so I'm just going down. Recline. So these are your spouses, right? All will be on jewel thrones. Are they spouses? On thrones, reaching face to. No, these are the people of the right hand and left hand and foremost. They will be waited on by eternal youths with cups, pitchers, and a drink of pure wine from a flowing stream. Cause them headache, no intoxication. They will also be served. This ayat I remember all the time when I had headaches, repeating this. The meat from, and they will have maidens with gorgeous eyes, fair ones. Okay, the volume is very low.
وحور
Hurun. Okay,
عين
like pristine pearls. They will never idle sinful talk, only good and virtuous speech. Blessed people of the right hand, clustered, extended, flowing water, abundant fruit, never out of season, elevated from created their mates. Yes, we have perfectly created their mates in a new creation. We produce them, the women of paradise. Their spouses, we shall have brought them into being afresh, making them virgins. Oh my God, I think we have
فجعلناهن
made them
أبكارا
avocado. Here we come. This is the word.
عربا
Uruban, and of equal age.
أترابا.
Imagine the Sunni, in some of the Sunni books, person says that this
عربا.
Uruban is a whore. Shias would say, yes, Umayyads did it. You see, if you leave Imamah, you will be gharq, ruined. Umayyads did it. So they put Sunni sources, Umayyad sources, that this word
عربا.
means whore. And who could know but the, what do you call it, right? Idol worshippers, Umayyads, Quraysh. What this word? You think Imam is going to come now? Please, when the Umayyads did this, then you tell us where this word, Imam, please tell us, Uruba. So I went to prostitution. Well, there could be many ways of saying whore, like in English. Sorry to bring that word out. And what hiding from you Sunni Muslims, your own religious scholars, we are. So this is what, when I was reading my Shia book, Allama Majlisi, I got a really some things in it. I'm not changing my, I go crazy. I'm not able to speak properly. What you know what? How I beat on my head for you people, Sunni Muslims, Shias also. We have been lied to, and why? So Umayyad say, Umayyad followers, Sunni, say that very big writers, uh, you know, done a research, very big. What do you call that? Either I play the video. Shall I play the video of Sira International? No. Let it be. You see this, the filth of Muhammad, Sira International. Please check. Okay. Now, no one wanting to discuss very important issue. No idol worshipper coming, no Muslim coming, no ex-Muslim coming. Alone. So I alone giving you this, and I now, you find out what. So,
عربا.
Uruban, okay? Ribbon for the people of the right, for the companions of the right. Now we not need any whores, because Umayyad said this whore, meaning one Umayyad, two Umayyad, three Umayyad follow you. Listen to Rab Kristi. But where I opened it, Surah Ankabut, again, ayat, wait, it come here. Shana. You worship besides Allah nothing but idols, simply creating lies about them. Those you worship besides Allah certainly cannot give you any provision. So seek provision from Allah alone. Worship Him and be grateful to Him. Do you think the idol worshippers are not grateful to Him? To Him you will all be returned. So remember the sun shining every day, sun shining and giving you khurak, provision. And what a Vishnu providence, what a Brahma, you see. Oh, he said that you cut Allah into three pieces. You divide him. And if there were many gods, they would fight. We will come to that verse later on. I will see if I come to that verse. If that's important, I will try my best. You see, what a nonsense. I tell you, idols, you only invent a lie. If you want Allah, you can give power, provision, power of provision to a human being. And I not to know, sorry about Hindu. Only Vishnu is providence. I know he the maintainer of the whole creation. Brahma, Brahma, the creator, and Vishnu, the destroyer. But for now, I think it's enough. Simple A, B, C, D. And only I want to also add it. I have added that the Sira International, very good, very good. And I'm very, very sad for Sunni Muslims not seeing. And maybe you go back, you want to go back to Shia Islam, but I say, no, 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 you not to go back to Shia Islam. Because see, this is very addictive. We are now mahroom, what do you call it, orphan, from an imam. Even Shia getting shocked where we go. So where we go, we stay here. And let's start from nothingness, right? That's what I think, contemplate on in Karachi. What can I do? Okay, anyone with questions? No? 37 minutes gone. I better end this very short with live stream.